look at each person here, most of you have impacted me. I say most because some people I don't know, but most of you have impacted me in such an amazing way that it's really touching to have you here. For those that don't know me, I wrote a book. I've done a few other things, but right now that's the most important thing. The book came because 20 years ago, I was an athlete, I guess. I was living on Cape Cod. And what I was really focused on at that time was drinking as much beer as possible, traveling with the Grateful Dead, and meeting women. I was really good at all of those things. Really good. I was excellent at all those things. And then one day, I woke up and got into the shower, and I couldn't feel any hot water on my left foot. Being a 20-year-old guy, likes to travel with the Grateful Dead, macho as I was, I did what you simply do, and I ignored it. About a month later, as the numbness moved up to my thigh, and I had excruciating pain in my back and migraines, I did what any 20-year-old guy would do then. I told my mother. My mother is an ER nurse. She was an ER nurse at Boston Medical Center, so she is used to gunshot wounds and motorcycle accidents, and she is even like this. And when I told her, this is the first time I became truly fearful about what could potentially happen to me, because she freaked out. Soon MRIs and spinal taps and everything happened, and what it revealed is that there were lesions wrapped around my spinal cord. Not the summer I had planned, but something that I'm forever, forever grateful for. Over the next 5 years, I was so focused on finding a diagnosis that I ignored when the rest of my legs went numb and I started to walk with a limp. I was so focused on the anxiety of not knowing what was wrong with me that I ignored when I started to alienate my friends and family. Over the next 10 years, when I was so focused on just getting out of bed, I started to ignore life. And it wasn't until I met these people that I now call the Stimulati, those people that can inspire passion, vision, hope, excitement in you, that I started to heal. I mean, I'll walk around here today and even trip, and I don't care. I'm healthier than I've ever been. I know you're struggling, because everyone's struggling. You don't have to be chronically ill to be struggling. You don't have to be undiagnosed to be struggling. Perhaps on your worst day you have worry. Or maybe that's your best day. And on your worst day, you have anxiety that doesn't allow you to get out of bed. What do? How do you deal with that? When you feel like you're so inadequate that you can't get a girlfriend or a boyfriend to stay with you. When you're so inadequate that you won't go out for the job or try to create a vision and a roadmap to reach your goals. Because the fear of not being good enough, the fear of being disabled in some way prevents you from doing it. What do you do then? I turned to the Stimulati. Over 20 years, I've met 200. Everybody from Ecuadorian shaman to grandmasters of Kung Fu to heads of neurology at Johns Hopkins Medical. Some were amazing, some were not. Read the book for those stories.